So revenue, guys, how does a club gain its revenue?
Yeah, well, our income streams are, there's 3 or 4, but basically the subscriptions to the club itself, that's about 20% of the club's income. There's another 10-15% of the club's income comes through the bar, and then we have leased land, which formerly the tennis club, which unfortunately sort of gone into default, I guess. The tennis part of the club anyway, and so we've leased out that land to the caravan park next door and another business. So we get probably another 20% of the income comes through that. And then the major sort of work that we need to do, the capital stuff, that comes through grant money as much as we can. Plus, as I say,
we've got sponsorship, so we put a lot of time and effort into our sponsors. Just trying to give something back to them as well. So we have 4 courts, they're all sponsored. We then have individual sponsors for tournaments as well. A lot of that money goes towards those tournaments, but a lot can be spent on the infrastructure as well. So yeah, we try and do as much around sponsorship as possible.
So James and Ellen, it's obviously it's tough to always rely on funding. So you guys are always, as a club and as a committee, thinking outside the square of how you can create revenue and how important that is.
Yeah, we've had some initiatives. Yeah. Some have been better than others. One of our most recent initiatives, which seemed to get a bit of press coverage, was Squashtron, which was glow in the dark squash. It was a bit of a money raising for tournaments, but really exposure. We were going mainly for exposure for squash and trying to get as many people involved as possible. It certainly got some exposure. It was all positive, and we really enjoyed the challenge of putting it from the beginning, which was finding sponsors to put the lights up, a racket sponsor. We got all those people together. Black Knights helped us out heaps. Ideal Electrical, Wes Electrical from our electrical services. Who else? There's a few others.
BC.
So guys, what is Squashtron? What was that? What was that about? Just a little brief on what it was.
Basically, Squashtron is the term we gave it. It's glow in the dark squash, so it's squash being played under UV lights with painted rackets that glow, painted ball that glows, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. People thought it might be a bit dangerous, and we were playing doubles with it, so we got more people on the court than normal squash, but it was all a lot of fun really, and people treated it that way. So really, it's just basically lights out and put the black lights on, and away we go. And it was it looks classically wonderful, just brilliant really, and yeah, it was a novelty at the time. It still probably is, but there's a few more doing it now, and yeah, it was just really a highlight.
Is there talk of doing something like that again in the future?
We've rigged the club up so that 3 of the courts are permanent with black lights, so we can do it any time we want, but we don't want to knock that novelty value, so we just do it once a year at this stage. And on the odd occasion where we want to have a bit of entertainment one night, maybe during a tournament or something, we might flick them on for a wee while, just to show what we've got. But yeah, try to keep the novelty value.